badges on I want a quick release, you know what I mean?
Wait, that's why Jimmy Graham's better than fucking Jason Witten. Fuck you.
Yeah, I guarantee you Jimmy Graham will make the Pro Bowl. Hall of Fame.
Nah, yeah, you're probably
And
right.
coach, we find
But
ourselves
Witten
due
will.
east from our nation's capital at
I'm talking about this
FedEx Field
season.
in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the
I don't
Nigga.
know. Has
fanfare of
Jason Witten
introductions to an NFL
done
game, and now
Jason
in
Witten had 2
evidence a
TDs
moment
the
ago.
first 2 weeks.
Fireworks,
Really?
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is
He's just
ready
old as
as
fuck,
their
and I'll
guys
probably
get
smack the
set
shit
to
out of him
match
like I'll do to
between
you.
the
I doubt that.
Giants and the Washington
Jason Witten a big boy.
Redskins. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, so am I. I'll show him something big, alright?
And he's up
I swear to God, you gay.
22-yard line.
Nah, you think I'm funny, John? Don't lie.
Yeah, funny looking.
Ah, look at bitch.
Got him, coach. Got him.
Fuck you. Who is that, Golden Tate?
On the ground, this is
Whippersnappers, yeah, I'll show you that whips and snaps, alright?
Fucking Barkley fumbled the ball. He ran for like 12 yards and was fumbled.
Yeah, typical fucking Giants, am I right?
To put it mildly, that is not the
Pretty
way
much.
anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the
Remember
game
that time
for your
I
guys
smacked
on
the
offense?
shit out of you?
And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down.
What?
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Haskins looking to throw on first down.
Eat my black dick. Wait
It's
a
going to be
minute.
caught. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Are you losing already?
Well, fucking pretty much. I'm about to be because fucking Barkley fumbled.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's what you get for being drunk.
I'm not even drunk, dude. He fumbled. That's nothing I can do about that.
It takes you like how many beers? Like 10 to be drunk?
20 change?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, I have a high tolerance, bro. Ask Stacks. I'll tell you, I went to his house on Super Bowl and drank 24 beers. Then I went to the bar.
What? John, you're gonna die.
Out is the
Stop.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Why? What's the most you drunk
This
in
will be
like one?
taken
Like,
in at the 1.
Dude, I drank over 30 beers last weekend. And I got up 6 hours later and we went to the
And a
bar.
nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the
I think it's
35-yard
called
line
be
at the
like an
34.
alcoholic. You fuck. How many beers does it take it for you to be like buzzed?
Probably 10.
Yeah, you drunk motherfucker.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time.
Have you
led
ever
to a
just had, like,
touchdown.
A beer and then like
We'll see what they do here
did
this
heroin.
go-around.
A big no-no.
No.
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That
Why
can
not?
be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense
You don't
to
fuck
get
with the
back out on
heroin?
field and pick things
No.
up.
So they're out
Sorry.
there. See if they
Not
can pick
Why
those
not?
things back up. From the 34
Hey,
now, here's
shut up.
first and 10.
It's so good. Fentanyl just in my bloodstream, bro.
Hey, stop talking retarded. I'm
They'll
streaming
start
right now.
on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run
Fucking
through.
retarded
Didn't
on
happen on
street.
that play.
Eat my fat dick.
And with the play clock winding
Dude,
down,
I can't
we're gonna get a
fucking.
timeout.
I'm trying to
And
order
that's their
those
second
dude.
charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Backing out of the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came
You're
at
a
the
funny guy,
exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call
Nigga, shut the fuck up for a minute.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
You shoot a minute.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
He's tackled a yard short of the
All right,
marker.
Barkley.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Hold the ball for once.
The blitz are still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a
Slayton just dropped the ball.
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
On third down.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let him play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
What's the score?
7-0. I just dropped the third down ball.
They're ready for
The
this
kid
next
Slayton
drive.
dropped
The
it.
Redskins offense.
Should go
They'll be
for
looking
it.
to
Fuck it.
duplicate the efforts of driving
Can't
the
certain
ball.
rules in the
Numbers
league.
within 7 points
Certain
with a
times you can go for it.
7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On play action, Haskins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
That's going to be holding.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And an alley to run. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 10. Touchdown.
Wow. He just broke a long TD on me. My guy missed the tackle.
83 yards.
Jeez. Yeah, I have faith they're going to win.
Redskins get the quick strike
I
touchdown.
just got no breaks right now.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
Big guys up front because they're
I
winning
can't do nothing. I got to take out Slayton and put the other kid in. Slayton don't have a good catch in traffic. That's why.
Create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns
Barkley just got hurt.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Barkley. And this doesn't end well.
Nah, he's went for 4th down and get it. Show up the middle.
Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. They start on the ground with Geis. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was set to Valve, and it's 3rd down. Third down, here's Haskins, and that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
Come on, dude. That's a bad throw.
Nicholson picks it, but they have possession, and they have
I can't do shit right now. I'm not getting no breaks. The kid was open. He had like a step up. Here's a bad throw.
So here's a 1st
that was my fault all the way through it.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Text me when you want to play. I'll be back.
Touchdown, Washington.
Text me when you want to.
Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown
Papa
here
Bear.
in the new campaign.
And
the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 21-0 our score after 1. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 3 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. This is going the other way. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. First down, Mayfield. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Saquon Barkley. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Will Fuller, 77 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I talked with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And Barkley did not get there. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Haskins on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. You go tight. Watch out! Watch out!
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mayfield on play action. And the pressure gets to him again. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to go down again. Shane Ray. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Covered a lot of ground there, 81 yards on the punt return, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Extra point good by Hopkins. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Rosas now to add the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. On the ground, it's Geis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Being chased at, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Reuben Foster. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And it's for pride now, but the Giants do get a bit closer. PAT up and good by Rosas. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Reuben Foster able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Throwing Mayfield. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Checking things elsewhere. 3rd quarter now from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And the Vikings have scored again to extend their lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
QB held his own against Brady for a good portion of the game. P.S. just needs some time to season.
On the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. And Stills bringing it in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Geis. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here's Geis, and he is into the end zone. Touch. One out of reach. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Mayfield to throw it. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Trying to force it back, rookie.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Seth DeValve, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They don't go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Rip left, rip left.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the...
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And it's taken in at the 9. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And Ingram hauls it in. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield, his throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Check 40. Run. Check 48. The mark. Watch the curl. Hey, alert. Double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, alert, 40.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offense. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.